Greetings, witches. It's Sunday, March 1st, 2026, and yesterday we had all sorts of war break out in the Middle East. US and Israel against Iran, Iran against every other Middle Eastern country that hosts American military bases, and now it was just announced that UK, Germany, and another major European country are going to join in. I'm in Canada hoping we stay out of it again. We weren't involved in the last Gulf War. And I don't feel like it's our fight. Which is kind of, I suppose, how the Americans feel about it. Anyway, I'm going to do a card reading about the latest current conflict in the Middle East. I'm going to do a modified Celtic spread. Usually the Celtic spreads are the most common. I use a modified Celtic, generally referred to as the old Celtic cross. The traditional one uses 10 cards. I use 7. And I've been doing this spread for over 10 years. So it's my go-to. It's pretty much the only one I do. So I'm going to get started. I did a bit of a meditation before starting the video. I did my daily card reading. And let's see what we got here. A card reading for the current conflict in the Middle East. Okay, there we go. I know when to stop shuffling because the cards start to feel really heavy, like I'm shuffling through thick water or something like that. It just becomes slower. I have to really push to move the cards. My head feels heavy and kind of drops down. That's how I know when to stop shuffling. So my first 2 cards are going to represent the present lifestyle or situation. We got 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords you can see isn't a happy card. The one above it is what you're now dealing with. What we're now dealing with is justice. Now, I don't read upside down cards. I never have. And I have my own reasons for that. A lot of people don't actually. I find it confuses the matter because I don't generally, when you look at your deck, I don't generally look at whether I have them right side up or upside down. I just pick them up. And although the card has a different meaning reversed, there are other cards that actually have that meaning. So if guidance, if spirit, if whatever's driving the cards wants to give me that message, then give me the card that has an opposite message of this one reversed. So we've got present situation, what you're now dealing with. This is what you're dealing with in the past. And I'm going to put 2 cards on the right for the future. Wow. Okay. So we have got 3 major arcana cards. Now, major arcana are large life events, kind of global stuff, not your day-to-day stuff. We've got 3. Oh, I forgot a card, which is what you need to overcome, and then the 2 future cards, sorry, and another major arcana. So we've got what you're now dealing with, what you have to overcome, and 2 future cards, all major arcana. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is a work in progress. You can see he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pentacles done, and he's working on the 8th. So it's about dedication, mastery, intense focus, honing your craft or skill through hard work, repetition, patience. It's a grind mentality, work and mastering skill. So it shows dedication and commitment, focus on detail. Practice makes perfect. And yeah, a work in progress. You can see he's working hard. He's measuring, he's cutting, he's got tools, he's almost done. So he's got all this practice behind him. They all look perfect. He seems quite content with his work. And then we have that crossed with the Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords, he's literally stabbed in the back. Painful, inevitable ending, betrayal, rock bottom, severe, overwhelming exhaustion. It depicts total collapse, deep despair, treachery, backstabbing. So those two cards together, Ten of Swords and Eight of Pentacles together. Now that tells you we can, it's a failure of something we've been working very hard on. So, I don't know, maybe this is going to become clearer with the other ones. But it's working hard only to be betrayed in the end, or working hard to become a betrayal. I feel like this attack on Iran by the US is a betrayal of the American people, since you know who flat out said there would be no attack on Iran. People are working hard in the US and then they're betrayed. So the next card above it is what we're now dealing with. Well, it's pretty straightforward. The Justice card. Fairness, truth, the law, cause and effect. So we're now dealing with justice. The need for balance, accountability. I think we're hoping for justice. In the past, we have Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about a time of rest, withdrawal, relaxation, recovering from stress, burnout, conflict, taking a break, and this is in the past. I mean, there's a lot of swords in that picture. Crossed swords. This is the heart from the reading yesterday, the Three of Swords, but without the swords. Now the card below is an unresolved problem, or one that needs to be resolved. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune card is about tides turning, fortunes changing. The Wheel of Fortune never stops turning. When you're up, you can expect to go down. When you're down, you can expect to come back up. A shift in circumstances. Yeah. I guess a lot of people in the world are looking at a sudden shift of circumstances that needs to be overcome. Now in the future card, we have Judgment, which is literally being judged, and the Hanged Man, which is self-sacrifice. Judgment card and the Hanged Man card together. Two major arcanas. It's about a profound destined transformation initiated by sacrifice or a change in perspective. By pausing and waiting and releasing control, you're allowing a major, positive, unavoidable, life-altering reckoning or awakening. You're going to look at things completely different after the judgment. So if we look at this, we have betrayal and hard work, dedication. I feel like this card is about the American people who work hard and are betrayed by their president. Current situation, justice. I would not say justice is being served. Maybe justice is required. Maybe there's been a break from war. We need to overcome the fact that your fortunes are changing. You've been rich, powerful for how long? And now you're more in this position. You're in the down position right now. Maybe you need to overcome and accept that. But with a change of perspective, you'll have judgment, transformation that comes from a shift in perspective. So the future card is pretty good. If you can overcome your changing fortunes, your betrayal, and bring justice. Bring justice to the corruption, the abuse, the abusers in your government. You have had a period of rest leading up to this. Maybe I feel like this period of rest is maybe a bit of denial that the betrayal could happen. Kind of keeping your eyes blind, not really worrying too much about the powers that be because they're all the same. But now your tides, you gotta deal with the fact that the situation it's turned. It's not what it used to be. And a change of perspective will let you see the judgment. It's a dark reading. I didn't think it would be a happy reading. 4 major arcana is a big deal. The betrayal card right on top in the center is pretty clear what this is about. So change your perspective, self-sacrifice, and don't forget the judgment and justice. Have a good day, witches.